Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. The UCL, the 100 Shield Division eliminator between ADCL Seals and AIN Falcons Academy just about to be underway. Roshan Khan will be starting the proceeding. And this is going to be an exciting match. AIN Falcons Academy won the toss and opted to bat. AIN Falcons Academy played a pool match against Seals, and up in the air, should be taken. Can it be taken? Oh, it's taken! First wicket falls. That's the end of Wasimullah. It was a careless effort, I must say. The second ball of the innings, and that's definitely what ADCL Seals would have wanted. ADCL Seals is a veteran team, 40 plus, being led by Imranullah Sheikh, highly respectable and a true gentleman and a good friend of mine as well. AIN Falcons Academy won their pool match, and since they've opted to bat first, surely they should try to put a target of something above 140. I think anything below 140 might not be easy to defend, but it's still early days. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my colleague Muhammad Haroon as well. Everybody has been praising his responsibility, execution, and taking over for fields operation as the Chief Field Operations Manager of UCL. The standard of cricket has been, if anything else, more or less the same that I've left, and that's, mind you, a huge achievement. So a special thanks to Haroon. Everybody has basically given the same feedback, not easy being him. Now it's 0 for 1 in 2 deliveries. Naseem Hassan Shah. Starts off with a wide. The most difficult thing for any field operation manager is implementing the rules and regulation. ADCL and UCL is known for its strict implementation of rules and regulations. The rules and regulations are already in place in letter and spirit. The rule book is already there. The UCL constitution is already there. So it's not something which is you can say invented at the spot, something which is taken out of nowhere. The rules are there. The culture in UCL is to implement them, make sure that there is no chaos. I think partnership is the key here. Roshan has done well, 4 deliveries, 3 runs, and very, very nice weather here. Cool, not too cool, but comfortably cool. And that's one bounce and over the rope for a 4 over mid-off. Naseem Hassan is, I think, Osama Hassan's brother. So definitely he comes from a rich cricket history family. Seven for 1 in 5 deliveries. But nevertheless a productive over for Roshan Khan. He would have loved not to concede that boundary at the end. Shamrez, apologies. Wide delivery. Extra cover is being taken outside the circle, and long on has been taken outside the circle. So it's a. I'll get back to you after this delivery. An observation which I definitely love to share. Quick single taken. Oh, misfield there. Will probably be a boundary, and AIN Falcons will definitely welcome any such follies here. Now, when it comes to field placement, I understand having mid off or long off and long on, as they say, but to have an extra cover at one end and on the other hand you have a long on at one hand rather than long off, that is a bit strange. What type of line and length the bowler is trying to achieve? That is slashed over gully, and that will run for 4. So runs now flowing slowly but surely for AIN Falcons, and definitely seems like they are now moving away from the early jitter of losing the first wicket. That's a positive approach, that I must say, and that's what the youngsters exhibit in every platform. They are fearless. That's something which I guess as we all age in our life in any field, may it be sports or our profession, that amount of fear and I must say cautiousness, which is good actually, that's called maturity. But then I feel that sometimes when you grow as a sportsman as well, that part of maturity takes over a bit too much. That cavalier or fearless attitude on the face of pressure is completely gone. But in this case, it's very heartening to see kind of a glimpse in our past where they are fighting back for sure. 9 deliveries, 18 for 1. One more ball. Can this be a boundary? Oh, that is remains to be seen if it is off the bat or the pad. It is off the bat, as indicated by the umpire. Difficult chance for the keeper, but nevertheless a chance. It is 19. Ten deliveries, 19 for 1. Roshan Khan comes back. Again, the field placement is the same, which is a bit perplexing for me. I have yet to see a single hit towards mid-wicket, and that's what I'm a bit it's a bit surprising. Extra cover, and on the other hand you have long on, slightly towards cow corner. So either you are planning to give a fuller delivery towards 5th stump, which will be driven towards extra cover or slash towards extra cover, or you are going to target the middle stump, but in that case again the whole mid wicket is empty. Here you go, as I mentioned, ball going towards square leg, might not reach a boundary. Good running between the wickets. That's a better delivery. Haroon just shared his opinion with me. As per him, he would prefer, but I want to take Haroon's opinion, because Haroon just mentioned here with me that he would rather prefer maybe a deep point or deep gully, perhaps.
Deep point.
Yes, but again, my question here is that different bowlers have different speed. So if it's a very fast bowler, then usually people like to have third man.
If I'm the captain, I'll take mid wicket and middle, not cow corner.
Yes, that's I think the current placement of a fielder at cow corner is a bit useless, redundant. Definitely not out. Definitely, we are all clear about that. The youngsters are fighting back. There is a partnership now brewing, which is nice. So 16 deliveries before I move forward. Oh, that is edged, running away and going for another boundary. That is 17 deliveries, 29 for 1. This is good stuff from AIN Falcons Cricket Academy. They are fighting back, and the umpires consulting each other. There is no issue in overall score, but in between batsmen there has been an anomaly which has been pointed out by the coach of AIN Falcons Academy, Osama Hassan Shah, that 1-4, I think couple of fours have been added in another batsman's score. These things matter especially for the youngsters, because based on their stats and performances they will definitely have a chance to show their stats to go up. It's just and in any case, even if it is not a youngster team, it's just observation. Special thanks to the coaching staff. And that is a big hit, gone for a flat 6. Magnificent stuff by Naseem here. And ADCL Seals seem to have lost the track here. Partnership 35 on 16 deliveries. So what a good comeback by them. It was none for 1 in 2 deliveries, and a change of fortune. The projected score suddenly goes up to 194. I'm a bit surprised. Shamrez was very expensive in the previous over and continues to do so. I hope they have an option not to give him a third over. I mean, no offense to Shamrez, but as of now his spell is producing nothing special here. Oh, he takes the main wicket. I take my work back, and magnificent stuff by Shamrez. Excellent stuff, magnificent. So at the end of the day, the dangerous Naseem goes and walk back. I think a bit too ambitious here. That's where I think the youngsters need to also be careful. They need to pace themselves as well. And the partnership, which was at 35, now needs to start all over again. And Shamrez, as I would say, has the last laugh. ADCL Seals overjoyed for sure. If the wicket is gone, he can go. Batsman in है लेकिन ready नहीं है ना. The idea is कि time waste now. We don't mind. Or a lot depends on the other team. मैं गल कर रहे हैं ਅਗਲੀ ਟੀਮ ਇੱਥੇ ਗੱਪਾਂ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੋ ਉੱਥੇ ਫਿਰ ਇੰਨੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਪਿਆਸ ਲੱਗ ਗਈ। 20 deliveries gone, so at the end of the day a good over for ADCL Seals. Now 1 over left for the power play, so that would be, I think it's a good time for ADCL Seals to take a wicket, because a bit of cautiousness will be there in the youngsters' mind. Whenever you lose a wicket, at least it takes few deliveries for the affected team to adjust. And Roshan has done well. 2 overs 13, not bad. Took a wicket, comes in from over the wicket, and leg by. कुछ पॉइंट्स नहीं यार, वो मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता. दैट विल टेक लॉट ऑफ टाइम. लेकिन यह है कि साइकिलिंग शुरू हो, हल्की तो कुछ नहीं है. सुबह 4 बजे माशाल्लाह अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह पापा ने भी आना है. सुबह हाँ. Fuller delivery and yes and no, a dot ball. That's what they want. Power play, 3 deliveries left only. And another dot ball. So that's a fantastic over as far as Roshan is concerned. Experienced campaigner Roshan. ADCL Seals slowly but surely as the season. Oh, that is hit, and that is, it's good field placement. So ADCL Seals started their Super 8, you can say, in perhaps a jittery manner, but they've done quite well. Imran Bhai has working very hard, slowly but surely, towards stabilizing and making. For what I've had a discussion with him yesterday, he's in a good mood to take his team to have a try at Trophy Division for clashes. The schedule of clashes will perhaps be shared, I think, by Monday, and I'm up for it. He should have a go for Trophy Division. Why not? Why not? They have a flavor. There are a few teams in Shield Division which at least once in the season should try to have a flavor for Trophy Division. I would say ADCL Greys will be relegated this time to Shield Division for clashes, but I feel that Trophy Division suits their nature more.
My question is, if today's game they are going to play against Yellows, if they will win,
the bottom one is still refusing, so the next number. That's how we go actually. We ask them if anyone from the bottom to above wants to get relegated, vice versa. If you get a replacement, then fine. Otherwise, no. Due होएगी आज? अज़ान हो रही है, रोक लो. Shamre is continuing. .37 for 2, and the power play is now finished. If ADCL Seal's strategy is to just let it go, then that will suit AIN Falcons a lot. And that is a dropped catch, should have been taken. That was regulation, nothing difficult. And That will definitely hurt. That should have been taken. Hard luck to Shamrez. Shamrez is a bit deceptive here. I mean, you feel that he's under control as far as as a batsman. But suddenly he takes an edge or takes a wicket. So having luck on his side, I don't mind having lucky batsmen for sure. Appeal for LB, the umpire not interested. Looked like that it was going towards leg side as well. So Rahmanullah, and with him is Zubair Khan. The projected score now going down to 139. So even Stevens for both teams. The good news for AIN Falcons is they haven't lost half a dozen or something like that. That is driven very well towards extra cover. Field placement is perfectly placed there, which restricts us to a single. Good field placement. Now I'm anxiously waiting for my I don't want to use old, but veteran for sure, veteran friend Muhammad Fayyaz, the UCL's media manager, media coordinator, and veteran spinner. Very, very kind soul. Played and a miss there. A bit of frustration. Definitely not a wide. 40 in 30 deliveries. The current run rate is 6.67. At the end of the day, a good over. Fahad comes in. That is played towards extra cover, just a single. I think the field placement perhaps need to be slightly aggressive. Otherwise, that is net practice for these youngsters. Unless one of them plays an uncharacteristic shot. Oh, that's a good delivery. Oh, come on. Direct hit could have been curtains for the batsman, but slow approach from the fielder. Mind you, it's a 40 plus. I am not taking anything away from ADCL Seals. Oh, appeal, but going towards the leg side, slightly upish as well. So Fahad doing well here. Flatter delivery and slightly leggish. Definitely Rahman, I feel, is struggling against the spinner for sure. And played a miss there. Oh, Humayun Zahid is also there. Humayun Zahid slightly has gained weight as far as I can see. interesting spinner. When he doesn't get going, his line is quite awful. You wouldn't believe that he's a spinner. But when he gets going, it's not easy to play him as well. And he is a good batsman at the top order as well. So it will be very critical for ADCL Seals. The projected score has come down to 123. So this means slowly but surely the pressure is now creeping up on AIN Falcons Academy. The reason is obvious, that they're not hitting boundaries. Circle over is finished, but there is no more power play. And a couple of tries by AIN Falcons to hit it over the park didn't materialize. UP, and that is straight out of the park, a 6. A welcome boundary by Zubair. Rahmanullah, if I'm not wrong. It's about Rahmanullah. And now I think this will be interesting. As far as the loop was concerned, I felt it was more or less a perfect loop, but too close to the batsman to jump forward and hit it. Beautifully hit by Rahman. 49. The projected score immediately goes up to 136. Couple of those hits, if they continue, I think it will be an exciting total for AIN Falcons Academy. Definitely they will try their best to bring it as close as possible, or perhaps above 150. And 150 I think is really realistic. Their current run rate is 6.81, which means that about 140 for sure. Couple of good overs at the end perhaps can take them to 150, and who knows, even 160 as well. Anything above 140 will be challenging for ADCL Seals, because then they will be quite dependent on the top 3 of their batting lineup. Flatter delivery, play towards extra cover. ADCL Seals, I think, lack an express pace bowler as well.
Yes.
Punched again towards extra cover, and that is poor fielding by the fielder, which adds insult to injury. Suddenly from 7 runs they are at 11 runs concession, and not a good execution by the fielder there. ADCL Seals are letting themselves down. Easy pickings for Zubair, and they will timely sent back. Bit of slippage for Zubair there, and 12 runs from this over. One more ball to go. You see, this is just interesting cricket for you. The first ball, he went for a 6, and after that all deliveries he has bowled flatter ones. This means he's probably, at least in this over, in the remaining 5 deliveries, he didn't use the pitch to challenge the batsman to recreate that shot again. It's for as far as I can see, flatter deliveries, shorter deliveries are more easy to play for these batsmen. They might not concede a boundary for that, but mind you, they've already taken 2 boundaries. One was a 6, and one was courtesy of the fielder as extra cover. Fahad, who's been excellent in the first over, comes back. It's 56 for 2, and that is gone up in the air for a 6 over cow corner. And once again, the first delivery of the over being pumped out of the park by Rahmanullah. And now that's going to be interesting. Will Fahad resort to flatter deliveries again, which will, again, I feel that if that is the plan, that is a good plan which might be working. Flatter deliveries, I feel these two batsmen will welcome. They feel more comfortable. Flatter, punched a single, and that's, I think, is a good strategy. I would have preferred to have Mohammad Fayaz. Mohammad Fayaz is not your regular spinner basically. He's skiddy. His ball comes quick and stays low, and he is a wicket taker. No chance. That's just a wishful appeal there. A leg by.
I feel Imran Bhai is thinking that Fayaz Bhai will come from that end.
Well, he has 7 balls to think to after this one. I don't know what will be the next. I'm sorry, but the extra cover fielder, I feel, is slightly lethargic. If you are bowling flatter and you know that all the deliveries have to go to extra cover in majority cases, then you should have your best man there. If not the best, at least the second best, speedy one. That's a better delivery. That is a slow throw and very well run in between the wickets. .66 and 45 delivery is the projected score. Now 147. Mohammad Fayaz, as I said, comes. Roshan coming up. Yes, I think a different suggestion here remains to be seen. If it was the plan for Imran Bhai, the captain, to have Mohammad Fayaz brought up from the other end, the golf course end, rather the parking end, then Imran Bhai himself is not a bad bowler. He is an experienced campaigner. This over should have or could have been bowled by him in that case, just to fill in that 5-ball mark. But a decision has been taken. It's 66. That's there, Sarji. 66. 45 deliveries gone. So a very good comeback by सर जी इधर म्यूजिक आंदा फिर बैन हो जाता है, कॉपीराइट आ जाता है सर. नो सॉन्ग अराउंड. Mohammad Fayaz, good delivery, bit of chit chat between the two batsmen here. I think the key here with these two batsmen should be, Zubair, you take a single and give it to me. Let me be the guy who lots the ball outside the park. So master blaster and a cool and calm approach should be there. Mohammad Fayaz running in, punch towards extra cover. Now this will be interesting. Rahmanullah has greeted both the spinners before for a 6 on first delivery. It won't be easy against Fayaz, mind you. It's not easy to hit like this. Can this be taken? No, it won't be. A 6. So Rahman greets Mohammad Fayaz with a 6. So all 3 spinners on their first deliveries in the last 3 overs from Rahman's side has been greeted with a 6. .73 in 48 deliveries. Rahman turning out to be a superstar for his team. And that's another 4. Mohammad Fayaz under the thumb here. And Rahman is playing a fantastic quarter-final innings for his team. 30 from 17 deliveries. That's a fantastic effort by Rahman and Mohammad Fayaz. 4 deliveries, 11 runs conceded. 50th delivery coming up. Mohammad Fayaz, can he take a wicket here. Can he make amends, or will Rahman continue with his onslaught? Single taken, misfield, and that's the end of the over. Rahman will keep the strike, and fantastic effort. 50 balls gone. Water break is allowed. 78 for 2 in 50 overs. Fantastic stuff by AIN Falcons. Future friends, perhaps. Toss was won by AIN Falcons Academy. They have opted to bat, which I feel is fantastic. Playing 11 for both teams is mentioned here. Why there are 12 here?
12th man.
वो concussion substitute है.
only came.
Who is the 12th man?
This guy.
बस याद रखिए, he will not come for fielding. कीन रखे नहीं कंकशन, लेकिन होशियारी ना करना अगले फ्लैशेस चलाओ हो जाएगा.
फ्लैशेस जो 11 था वो ही
नहीं 1 2 12 13 लेकिन ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਬਾਅਦ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਕਲੌਜ਼ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਸੀ ਦਿਮਾਗ में, लेकिन मैं ज़रूर रखना है कि इन ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द मैच, ठीक है तुसी लेट आओ, जो इन ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द मैच अगर सामने में पता लगे कि यू आर प्लेइंग अनदर मैच, the match will be overdrawn. It's the responsibility of the team to ensure that. And Omar Khattab starts off well. Rahmanullah not again played a miss, a bit unorthodox from the he's skiddy, he's quickish, not when he starts his run up. By the time the batsman, I think, is taking a couple of breaths, he's ready. Up in the air, it's a good chance, but will fall in no man's land here. Call for 2, that I think is a bit sloppy from the fielder. I think the fielding has not been up to the mark. This should not have been 2. So I think these singles converted to 2s in certain cases, misfields will not benefit. Rahman now nudging it towards a short fine leg. Nevertheless, it's a good over so far. 4 deliveries, 3 runs. Considering that the last 3 overs have been expensive, the current run rate is 7.5. Zubair Khan is on 21 from 19 deliveries. Very mature, and definitely one can see why he is the best of the lot. The captain, responsible youngster. Oh, and that's hit and gone for a 6 over corner. Zubair joins the party, and ADCL Seals now will start feeling the pressure. The projected score is 158. None of their bowlers so far, apart from the couple of early fast bowlers or medium batsers, are being effective here. They need someone to get a wicket here. This partnership is definitely dangerous as far as ADCL Seals are concerned, but AIN Falcons, hats off to them. 87 for 2 in 55 deliveries. They are fighting back. Won't be easy to play. They have a good, intelligent bowling lineup. They'll definitely be edged. Oh, and misfield. That is a bit of sloppy stuff from the fielder. 2 runs taken. Easy pickings going on as far as field placement is concerned. And that is over the bowler and sailing for a 6. Rahman is enjoying Fayaz bowling to the fullest, to the maximum 6. And Muhammad Fayaz 20 runs in 7 deliveries. Coming from round the wicket. Can this change the turn of the tide? No, there's a flatter delivery towards. Now the issue for me is here that there is no deep point, there is no deep gully, there is no deep third man. If the cut does go and it goes towards extra cover, the fielder is there. Just a single. So if anything else, the last 2 deliveries has been eventless as far as the AIN Academy is concerned. Muhammad Fayaz coming with the last delivery of the over and slightly fuller play towards mid wicket. There's a fielder there, and that is the end of the over. But still, 10 runs coming off this over. Another expensive over. 97 for 2 in 60 deliveries. Projected score 162. 40 deliveries left. Umar Khitab, I think, is being brought back. He's being touch expensive, except for that 6. Quite frankly, the remaining 4 deliveries went well. But, however, time's running out for ADCL Seals. I feel that AIN Falcons Academy are dangerously moving towards a total which might be too much for ADCL Seals. That is a wide delivery, rightly so. I agree with the umpire here. Oh, very well played there. Cheeky but effective, and that's 100 up for AIN Falcons Academy. Zubair now playing more confidently, and ADCL Seals bowling lineup, and dare I say the think tank, which is being led by the captain Imran, as of now feels like they do not have a plan B for this partnership. The field placement is highly towards leg side. Straight, and still a single taken. Better delivery, single. $105 for 2 and 64. Nudged again. And that is a very poor selection of end. I don't know what was the intention there. And that is even poorer backup. So 6 runs I think came off, if I'm not wrong. Remains to be seen, the umpires will. But that I think that sums up ADCL Seals field presence of now. First of all, that was a poor, extremely poor attempt towards non-striker end. The safest option was there. It was a single already done and dusted, and then the backup was even more poor. This is not the ADCL Seals before Eid holidays which we have seen. Maybe they are still in their vacation mode. 65, 111 for 2. I can surely and safely say this will be somewhere between 160 and 180. 50 up for Rahmanullah. Congratulations to Rahman. Fantastic stuff. Humayun Zahid. Single taken. And that should be a 6 or a catch or dropped. Another poor effort by ADCL Seals. Unfortunately, I don't want to sound harsh, but this perhaps will turn up, if that's how it will go for the next few deliveries. This will turn out to be the worst fielding, I would say, performance by a team. That is taken, and I think that was an unnecessary attempt, and that's a wicket. यार 111 तो रुक क्यों गया स्कोर? रुका हुआ स्कोर।
साक भाई स्कोर स्टक है आपकी तरफ से, 111 पे स्टक हुआ हुआ।
अच्छा,
2 कर दे ਉਹ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਤਾ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਸਮਾਨ ਭਾਈ, ਨਵਾਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਫਸ ਗਿਆ ਸਾਂ। 5 ਬਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਸਮ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਟ੍ਰਾਈਕਰ ਚੇਂਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ, ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ। D50 ਕਿਹੜਾ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ? ਅਹਿਮਦ ਅਫਰੀਦੀ। ਗੁੱਡ ਐਡੀਸ਼ਨ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਟਾਰ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੇ बॉलिंग भी की थी,
बैट्समैन
लास्ट टाइम स्कोर की थी।
Humayun Zahid picks up a wicket here, 113 for 3. Now this is the test of character here for the youngsters. Farman comes in. Remains to be seen how they will now proceed. Rahman is the main person, 51 from 29 deliveries is there. And again another poor effort by ADCL Seals. They simply refuse to grab the ball. In majority cases, may it be a catch or ground fielding. Really disappointed by the team. I understand the idea is here that they are veterans, but a lot of them, I feel, today are off their color. They are better than this. I've seen them in action. They are way better than this. And they are leaking runs at a very critical moment. Singles being converted into twos. That's a better delivery. That's the end of the over. 115 and 70 deliveries. The projected score is still 164. 30 deliveries left. Current run rate is 8.21. Now I think the next over will be more critical. Whatever Humayun has considered only 4 runs from this over, taken a wicket, pushed back Falcons. So surely you can say there is a minor counter punch from ADCL Seals. Now the next over is critical. If they can replicate the same type of over, at least the projected score will not go far beyond 160. That's the idea. It's 115. If they are exceptional, then why not? Khalid is now coming in. I haven't seen him, but I can say that this over is very critical for ADCL Seals and equally critical for AIN Falcons Academy. They've done magnificent hard work to this point. Hats off to their maturity. So far they have played more mature than ADCL Seals. Their performance has been exceptional. Can they continue the momentum? That surely is a wide ball. That's too wide. My fear here is that Rahman might be tired. He might try to attempt something which ADCL Seals would really like. Again, that's my point. Why? Again, that is a poor field placement. I'm sorry to say, there's nothing personal here. The previous delivery you have seen is wider. You have short third man inside. You have only one more or less deep cover, if not gully. Played and a miss. That deep extra cover, I don't know, that doesn't make sense for me.
For me as well.
And the fact that the bowler is not bowling fuller deliveries, shorter, and if he wanted to, we could have basically cut it towards the 4 again.
Yes.
So either you take a third man back, and surely not the gentleman who's there in short third man, because I'm confident he will not be able to cut it off. That's played and a miss. Cricket, I understand it's not good captaincy to be always reactive. You can't keep on changing your fields based on every shot which the batsman has played. Definitely that's also incorrect.
He has not played a single shot on deep extra.
Correct. And the ball is old now.
Yes.
The player is tired as well. Straight up the bowler and a 6. The bowler, I don't understand as well. Fine, you got couple of wide deliveries, but why bowling suddenly a fuller delivery in that case? And I think they will now concede 180. It's been a poor effort as of now, at least till this point. The performance by ADCLC, another up in the air and another 6. The current performance so far by ADCL Seals, I don't know if they will be able to turn it around in their batting, but I don't see them as a deserving semi-finalist for next week. Apologies to them, but it's a horrible performance. 133 and still 25 deliveries left. The way they are going, they might end up even conceding 190. Projected score is 8.87. The current run rate, yeah. And I'm sorry, but I feel that it won't be possible for 160. I can still absorb maybe 160 if a couple of their batsmen like Humayun and maybe Fahad Sarhandi, even Imran plays well at the top order. And this is one of another concerns for me as well. If Imran Bhai does feel that he can upgrade his team further before clashes to take it to trophy division will not forgive you for such fielding follies.
That's true.
Look, if you are over 40, I understand you cannot dive to get those difficult catches. That I agree. You cannot run to stop those which you need very young legs. But, oh, that is a 6. They have absolutely no answer to Rahmanullah. No answer at all. And I think now ADCL Seals is in that mode where I'm actually a bit surprised because I know Imran Bhai is a very intelligent captain. He's a military background, a strategist, but I'm seeing that he's just okay with status quo, waiting for a total to come on board and then go for plan B to chase the total. So I would say the two innings which were played in their first encounter in the pool matches, in both the innings, of course, Alliance Falcon Academy were completely in control. That's why they won the pool match. And this third consecutive
2 losses.
This is third consecutive innings. So I would say third consecutive innings, I see them another dropped catch, another poor effort by ADCL Seals,
7th catch.
143 in 80 deliveries. Deliveries left, 143. Magnificent effort by AIN Falcons Academy. Shamrez runs in, and that is going to be a boundary of 4. And projected score 180.
They can cross easily 90 plus. The way he's playing, if he'll play another 10 or 15 balls.
Correct. That's why I'm saying they have absolutely no answer. They have repeated the same things. I'm surprised why Imranullah Bhai is not coming himself. He's not a bad bowler.
He's a good bowler, but
Sarji, if everything fails, you don't repeat it again. You try another plan. Why not the captain himself? I've seen many times the captain comes in and play and turn the game around. As of now, anything going to the fielder, there is perhaps unfortunately 50% chance that it will be spelled out. That is unfortunately the fielding execution being observed as of now. I'm stating facts. It's not intent is not a pun or anything. It's a statement of fact. That's the end of Farman. 148 for 3 in 83 overs. That's what I like about AIN Falcons as well. The next batsman is still walking in and the water is still there. So that's the dugout is prepared. उनको कहें कि यार ये डोंट अब्यूज बेसिकली को ठीक है आ गया टाइम काउंट करें
माइक बंद करो समझ भाई लोग वहाँ बाहर रहे
148 in 83 deliveries. $148 for 4. Projected score is 178. So it's definitely 160, 65 is sure shot. Asmatullah is there. Definitely, if I'm Asmatullah, I should just tap the ball and give a single to Rahmanullah. Out of these 17 deliveries, I believe if he even faces 10 of them, it will be fantastic for AIN Falcons. And that's what he has done. A single taken. Rahmanullah is on strike now. He's been fantastic. I don't expect anything less than a boundary. The way he's been playing, he's been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Three fours, 8 sixes. A strike rate of 205.13. Magnificent effort by Rahman. Played well, and as I mentioned, running away for a boundary, and it is a boundary. Very, very interesting stats. Let me share with you. Rahmanullah has played 134 matches. His average is 15.89 and his highest score is 61. So this is the innings which he's playing, and the way he's playing, I won't be surprised if he reaches a century. He still has 16 runs to go and he has 15 balls to go. Asmatullah once again should tap the ball and give it to Rahman. Bowling is definitely an Achilles heel. Fahad Sarhandi comes in for ADCL Seals. They need to have at least 1 or 2 champion bowlers in their squad. I understand their veterans team, but there are many veterans who are amazing as far as their bowling skills are concerned, especially spin. Oh, that's a smash for 6. And ADCL Seals heading towards a mega total to chase, which 159. Projected score is surely 180 plus, which, as far as my prediction is concerned as a pundit, is not going to be chased by ADCL Seals. Their morale definitely will be very low, and up in the air will not be taken by anyone. Mohammad Fayaz is not a good fielder, with due respect to him. It's not his strong suit. He's had a bad day today also. 13 deliveries left. Should be a single. Now Rahmanullah on 84 from 40 deliveries. 16 left for his century. Is already on his highest score. Previous one was 61. Can he take it to a century? Flatter delivery, edged, and will go for 2 runs for sure, unless there is a misfield, which is a good, at least pleasant surprise. 1 ball to go. I think it will be a license to thrill for Asmatullah here. 85 Rahman. Asmatullah is already on 10. Flatter delivery, Braden miss there, dot ball, end of the over. Last 10 deliveries left, 163 for 4. Asmatullah on 10. Rahmanullah will now face 85 in 41 deliveries. I think Fahad will probably continue. He's done well except for that 1-6, so I think he's the best bet for now. Hamayo comes back. So far 3 overs, 27 for 1, a touch expensive. 15 deliveries, 27 runs conceded. That is expensive, but the 1 wicket he has taken was of, I think, importance. That is a dot ball. Loopy up in the air and gone for a huge 6. 91 in 42 deliveries. Absolutely clueless ADCL Seals in front of Rahmanullah. He has thrashed them all over the park. Not a hint of plan B for him by ADCL Seals. Flatter. ADCL Seals, I'm afraid they might claim whatever they want, but for at least this innings, all their planning has been decimated and not in any positive outcome, and that is post fact that they lost a wicket on the second delivery of the innings, and looks like slash towards extra cover. Fielder, if he does not miss field, he does not. Poor. Bad. .93 Rahman, can he? 7 runs left for him. I think this is doable. The way he has played, he deserves the century, but cricket is an interesting game, and that is a 6. .95, he's on 99. Sir. Fahad Sarhandi will be now bowling the last over. Again, I'm a bit surprised. Definitely after this innings, I'll go to the dugout and ask Imran Bhai why he did not bowl at all. He is a good bowler. He's a wicket taker. He's an intelligent bowler. It's not easy to hit around the park, and he bowls regularly as well. I don't know. Sometimes I feel the captains hesitate to put themselves in the middle. It's already gone worst. Played and a miss there. Four deliveries left. I think Rahman will be definitely eager to go to the under, and my prediction is he'll probably get a century for sure. He shouldn't try to hit edge. One bounce, and that is Rahman's moment coming up. Rahman Ullah on century on 99. And that is a century for Rahman. AIN Falcons Academy youngster takes his first century, his previous highest score being 61. The dugout is definitely excited about it, and ADCL Seals unfortunately taken the burnt of his magnificent innings. And as we can see the scorecard over here, 147 deliveries. Congratulations, youngster, magnificent stuff. And that is straight as it can get, and a 6 onslaught upon onslaught. One ball to go, 186. That's the end of the innings and Asmatullah's innings, and the target here is 187, and that's a very steep target for ADCL Seals. They have to put their best foot forward. Hats off to AIN Falcons Academy. They have been magnificent and will be back with the second innings soon.